And you never know, one day the system may fail you. Kia ora. Here's my reading list for Peace and Justice, Episode 2. I'm being included by British-Australian feminist scholar Sara Ahmed. Now, this book completely shifted how I see institutions. And there's a lot going on in here, so I'm just going to break down one idea that you won't forget. So at first I thought this front cover was just some abstract art. But when I read it, I realised that Ahmed was talking about institutions being like plumbing systems. When plumbing works, water flows easily. And it's the same with colonial settler institutions. When they're working, everything looks effortless and easy. When people look busy and productive and things are getting done. And Ahmed shows us that that smooth flow isn't just neutral. It's designed around policies, procedures. And most of the time we don't notice this until someone disrupts the flow by naming racism or sexism or inequality. And Ahmed describes those moments as blockages. So instead of systems adapting to people and accounting for difference, people are expected to adapt to systems that shape who feels welcomed and who's left out. And when people point out these inequalities, they're framed as being disruptive, as interrupting the flow, as troublemakers and a problem needing to be fixed. But what they're really doing is showing us where the system isn't built for everyone. Here in Aotearoa, we've seen this recently with the Manawahine Kaupapa Inquiry and the Waitangi Tribunal Inquiry into school te tiriti obligations, where people are pointing out blockages in education and government systems and how they continue to produce inequitable outcomes for Māori. And yet, some people still refuse to think that these institutions are not experienced or designed equally for everyone. And so the real reason I want you to read this book is because it's going to change how you respond when someone points out inequality. You'll stop seeing them as the problem and you'll start seeing the system differently. And you never know, one day the system may fail you too. I'm Liana MacDonald and I teach peace and justice from an Indigenous perspective. So please save this clip and come follow me for the next edition of the series.